Good afternoon to everyone. Today, our group will be presenting about threat scam and public safety awareness. In recent years, threat scams have become increasingly common due to the rapid development of technology and online platforms. Many scammers use social media, online games, or messaging apps to trick people into giving away their money or personal information. These scams can affect everyone regardless of age, education level, or background. Therefore, it's very important for us to understand how this scam work and how we can protect ourselves from becoming victims. In this group presentation, we will introduce several common types of scams, explain how they operate, and share some prevention strategies to help people stay safe. Threat scams are now targeting communities all around the world, including Malaysia. Thousands of people have already become victims of these fraud schemes. Many scammers today use advanced technology and psychological manipulation to make their scam appear legitimate and convincing. For example, they may pretend to be trusted organizations, attractive online partners, or professional investors. Their goal is to gain the victim trust and eventually convince them to transfer money or several sensitive information. Because these scams are becoming more sophisticated, public awareness is extremely important in preventing financial loss and protecting our community. And then we must understanding the trade landscape. The trade scam have evolved into highly sophisticated operations that combine technology and psychological tactics to exploit victims. Scammers carefully design their schemes to appear legitimate. They may create fake websites, fake investment platforms, or fake identity on social media. In many case, scammers manipulate victims emotionally. They may create a sense of urgency, excitement, or fear, so that victims make quick decisions without thinking carefully. As a result, victims may suffer serious consequences. These include financial loss, ident- identity theft, and emotional trauma. Therefore, understanding the threat landscape helps people recognize scam tactics and avoid falling into this trap. First, for the Machao scam, which is the high-stake gambling trap. One common example of threat scams is Machao scam, which is related to fake online gambling or investment opportunities. In this scam, victims In this scam, victims are often approached through social media or online platforms. The scammers promise easy money or exclusive gambling opportunities. At the beginning, the victim may experience small win on the platform. This is actually a strategy used by scammers to build trust and encourage the victim to deposit more money. However, after the victim invests a large amount of money, the platform will show fake loss or request additional deposit to withdraw the winnings. Eventually, the victim is locked out of the platform and lost all the money that was invested. This type of scam mainly targets people who are looking for quick financial gains or those who are experiencing financial pressure. Next, my teammates will explain another common scam known as the love scam.
So greetings to everyone. Okay, so I want to talk about the most heartbreaking scams that is happening in our community, which is the love scam. This scam works in four stages. Okay, first, the scammer will make a fake account on or a profile on dating apps or social medias, then slowly build a close emotional connection with the victim. The profile looks very nice, very perfect. Then they will start to share your story, maybe to claim that they are a businessman working overseas or doctor or stuck somewhere very far away. This make the victim feel that sympathy and starting to trusting them. Once, when the trusting is already there, they will start making some requests. For example, they would ask for money transfers, gift cards, or sometimes there are even some personal informations. Though all under this excuse are some urgent situations for like medical emergency or business problem. So when they eventually get what they want, they will just disappear. Sometimes they will come back again and say a new sad story to get more money from the same victim. So what are the red flags that we need to look out for? So we have to look out for the profiles that looks too perfect and the stories that are not consistent or someone who avoids to make video calls. And of course, when someone is asking you for money online, that's a really big warning sign already. Okay, moving to the next one. Okay, now here we have two scams that work pretending to be the trusted organization, for example, the parcel scam and the banking scam. So for the parcel scam, you'll receive a text or message saying that there is a problem with your parcel delivery. So they will ask to pay custom charges or certain fees immediately. What it makes more dangerous is that the scammers can prove real courier company numbers that looks very legitimate. Things to watch out for, including unexpected delivery, notifications, or like the pressure to pay quickly and request for payment through gift cards or cryptocurrency, which is already very suspicious. And the next one is this banking scam. It works similar way. So someone would call you pretending from your bank and saying that there is a suspicious activity in your account, and they will ask you to verify your account details or transfer money to an account called the secure account, okay, which actually belongs to the scammer. So please remember, your real bank account will never call asking you for your account number, PIN, or password. If someone pressures you to download any software that threatens your account, just hang up and call to the bank to verify is it true or not. Moving to the next one. So we'll be covering the digital theft, specifically phishing scams and credit card scams. So phishing is when you receive a fake email or a text message that looks like it's come from a legitimate company, maybe from a bank, a delivery space, a delivery service, or even some government agency. They will ask you to verify your account or click on a link that actually will install some malware into your device without even you knowing. Credit card scams, they work some slightly different. So scammers will use skimming device on ATM machines or payment terminals to create, and also they will create some fake websites, or sometimes they simply observe over your shoulders when you're paying at the counter to steal your card details. So how do we spot this? Looking out for generic greetings like dear customers, or like the very urgent language on the websites looks slightly different from the real one, or like the poor grammar on the message. So, how do you protect yourself from these scams? Okay, never click on the links or double check the sender's email address and to make sure that your antivirus software is up to date. And most importantly, enable the multi-factor authentication on all your accounts. That one simple step can block most of these attacks. That's all from me. Goodbye.
Okay, hi, my name is Han. So now let's look at who scammer usually target at first. Okay, at first, is senior citizens. The first group in senior citizens, they are less familiar with technology, so they tend to trust people more easily. Second, financial stress. The second group is people who are facing financial stress. When someone needs money badly, they are most likely to believe promise for easy money. Three is new immigrants. Third, new immigrants, they may not be familiar with local system, and scammers take advantage of that. Okay, and finally is young adults. They use social media a lot and trust online relationship easily, which make them a common target too. Okay, so remember, anyone can be a victim. We need to stay alert and also protect our loved ones. Okay, next, okay, how to protect ourselves. Okay, uh, now let's talk about how we can protect ourselves. There are 6 simple strategy. First, verify before your trust. Always check if the person is real before you share anything or send money. Number two, guard personal information. Never share your password, PIN, or bank details over the phone or text. Three, use secure payment method. If someone asks you to pay with gift cards or cryptocurrency, that's a red flag. 4. Enable security feature. Turn on two-factor authentications and use strong password for all your accounts. 5. Research and verify. Don't click on links in Messenger. Go to the official website directly. And 6. The last one. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, stop and don't rush. Talk to someone you trust first. So to wrap up, scammers are getting smarter every day, but with these 6 strategies, we can protect ourselves and the people around us. When in down, always verify first. Thank you. I will now pass it on to my next group members.
Good afternoon, everyone. As the final speaker, I will briefly summarize the key points and highlight what we can do to stay safe from scam. First, if someone unfortunately become a victim of a scam, it is very important to take immediate action. Time is critical because the faster we act, the higher the chance of reducing financial loss. The first step is to contact your bank or financial institution immediately to freeze your account or stop any ongoing transaction. Next, you should report the incident to the authorities such as the police so they can investigate and possibly prevent others from being victims. After that, it is important to change all your password, especially if you have used the same password for multiple accounts. Finally, always monitor your bank and credit record regularly and to make sure there are no suspicious activities. Now, moving on to prevention. To stay protected, we must always remain alert and cautious in our daily life. We should share this information with our family and friends, especially the elderly or younger individuals who may be more vulnerable to scam. If we notice any suspicious message, calls, or links, we should take the initiative to report them to the relevant authorities. Most importantly, we must always verify information through official source and never trust anything blindly. For example, if you receive a message asking for money or personal details, take a moment to stop and check before responding. A simple verification can prevent a serious loss. To conclude, scam can happen to anyone, but with the right knowledge and awareness, we can protect ourselves and others. The best defense against scam is staying informed, staying alert, and thinking before we do. Thank you.